From the end of the 18th century, Western Europeans have been mapping this Pacific Northwest area termed Cascadia, which is a geographic region that stretches from British Columbia down through Washington, Oregon, and into Northern California. And this region really inspires exploration. The cartographers and explorers who've come before us have provided us with amazingly detailed maps and information that has let us understand the landscape a lot better. And this exhibit here is different ways of cartographers exploring different methods and ways to depict the landscape.
So the idea here is that there are bicycle paths all over the state adjacent to transportation corridors. Each of these 6 chains kind of represents one of those areas around the state that have bicycling amenities. In America, there's a lack of mechanical art. You normally have to go to places like Switzerland, like London. I think it's important for people to see this kind of stuff, to get kind of out of the box.
I wanted to take a look at, what happens when the cartographers themselves explore different methods of presenting the maps. There's some great pieces of work using some really high-tech, cutting-edge laser imaging, LiDAR it's called, that represent a different way of looking at the planet.
Basically with this technology, you fly a plane over and shoot millions of laser points down at the ground. It bounces back up and you get this really accurate model of the Earth. One really handy thing about LiDAR is that you can strip away all the trees and all the buildings. This is the Willamette River just north of Albany. Basically all of these little white areas are the old channels of where the river used to be. So you can see the river used to swoop out this way, and then over time it would move over here, and over time it would move over here.
This image here is a mosaic of space, time, and definition. It starts over here next to the coast with a 10-meter digital elevation model, and that's blended with satellite imagery as well as the tax lots. It really shows the parcelization and the subdivision of the landscape. And it just represents a mosaic, a beautiful artistic blend of different geospatial layers of information, and it just gives you a different appreciation for how we have imaged and defined this area that we live in. We have this exhibit here, which is Explorations of Cascadian Cartography. It's here at the White Stag Building, and will be hung up until December 10th.